All right. It is the Utopian Baseball Universe After Dark. So this is kind of what it's going to look like going forward on Fridays and Saturday nights. We're going to do these late after midnight on Fridays and Saturdays. And then starting in about 6 weeks or so, the morning show will be Mondays through Fridays at 7 o'clock a.m. But a lot to get to today. I'm going to take my time. I feel like I'm rushing these. And while I understand nobody's watching, I feel like sometimes I rush it. And I'm going to sip tonight instead of chug. So we're going to start in the East as we always do. The Red Sox, winners tonight at Yankee Stadium, 5-0. Roger Clemens, dominant tonight, 8 1/3 scoreless. He only allowed one hit, but he walked 5. He walked the leadoff batter in the 9th, got the next guy on a strikeout, and then walked the next guy. So Joe Cronin pulled Clemens in the 9th, and Jonathan Papelbon was called upon to get the last 2 outs, and the Red Sox win 5-0. But Clemens ended up with 8 1/3, 6 strikeouts, 5 walks, only 1 hit allowed. Derek Jeter single in the 4th. Wade Boggs went 2 for 5 tonight. 2 runs scored, home runs from Dustin Pedroia and Nomar Garciaparra. At Citi Field tonight, the Phillies beat the Mets 6-5. Noah Syndergaard was brilliant for the Mets, 6 scoreless, 4 strikeouts. He also allowed only 1 hit. But they went to the bullpen, and then Dylan Betances, we'll just call him DB, gave up 4 runs without retiring a batter. So the Phillies win 6-5. Mike Schmidt homering in that inning. Homering for the Mets tonight, Darryl Strawberry and David Wright. The Nationals beat the Blue Jays tonight 4-1. Gio Gonzalez, 7 innings, 1 earned, 5 strikeouts. Victor Robles, 2 for 4, 2 runs scored, stolen base. Bryce Harper hit his 7th. It was Gio Gonzalez over Roy Halladay. If you're just tuning in now, thank you for watching Utopian Baseball Universe After Dark. I will get to everyone's comments in a couple minutes here, but thank you for joining us tonight on a later show. The Expos beat the Orioles tonight 1-0. Tim Raines with an RBI double in the 8th was the only scoring tonight. Both starting pitchers were brilliant. Bryn Smith, 7 1/3, 3 hits allowed, 6 strikeouts. Dave McNally, 7 scoreless, 3 hits allowed, 1 strikeout. Smith wins his 5th. He's 5-4. Earlier today on NBC, the Tigers beat the Twins 5-3 on the game of the week. Detroit's bullpen, 3 1/3 scoreless, 3 hits allowed, 4 strikeouts. Charlie Gehringer, the Detroit's second baseman today, had 2 for 3 with 2 walks, scored 2 runs. Ty Cobb hit his 4th homer for Detroit. Kirk Gibson going deep for the Tigers as they beat the Twins at Target Field today. Your Milwaukee Brewers, 2nd straight victory over the number 1 ranked team in the nation, the Pittsburgh Pirates, 10-5 at Miller Park tonight. Robin Yount with a grand slam in the 2nd inning. The Brewers scored 6 runs in that 2nd inning today. Prince Fielder and Ben Oglivie each had 3 hits, scored a run. Paul Molitor homered for the Brewers, his 5th. Willie Stargell, Ralph Kiner, and Archie Vaughn homering for the Pirates. I just realized that, so when I wrote my book 13 years ago, I didn't really have an editor. And after the book came out, someone had pointed out that Robin Yount was spelled Young. So it's clearly a spell check thing. I knew who I was talking about. I just realized on the document for tonight that we'll upload later, I typed Young again. Now, I know I typed Yount and it corrected it, but I'm not going to change it because I've already deleted the spreadsheet version of this, so I'm just looking at a PDF. It says Young on line 2, but then it does say Yount later, so we're not going to change that. Mistakes are cute and fun sometimes. In 10 innings tonight in Cleveland, the Indians beat the White Sox 11-10. This was easily the wildest game of the night, maybe of the week. 5 lead changes in this one, 21 runs, 30 hits in this game. Ends on a walk-off solo homer by Jim Thome as the Indians beat the White Sox 11-10. And at Great American Ballpark tonight in Cincinnati, the Reds beat the Cubs 6-3. Joey Votto, 3-run homer in the 8th is the difference in this one. Ryan Sandberg hit his second home run of the year for the Cubs. In the South tonight, it was the Rays 4 and the Braves 1. Fred McGriff, 3-run homer in the 8th. Austin Meadows scored 2 runs for the Rays. Tyler Glasnow wins his 5th. McGriff's homer was his 8th. That leads Tampa Bay this year. The Bulls were winners tonight in Durham, 4-3. They are now 17-3 at home. Bobby Bonds with a 3-run homer in the 8th. A lot of 8th-inning homers tonight, I'm noticing. Dwight Evans with two hits tonight and an RBI. Francisco Cervelli homering for the Marlins, his 3rd. Winning pitcher, by the way, for the Bulls, Brent Suter. My apologies about the Xbox stream earlier. I don't know if you guys caught it, but I got a little frustrated with myself. And I basically ended the broadcast about 3 innings in. I'm still going to play, 1 or 2 Xbox games a day. But until I can make those presentations viewable and worth watching, I'm not going to stream them anymore. I clearly don't know what I'm doing running the bases. I can pitch, I can hit, fielding's assisted, but I'm struggling with the new controls, and it's not fun to watch. I lost that game. It was the Cardinals in that game. I lost 8-0. Rangers over the Cardinals. Kevin Millwood, 4-hit shutout, 4 strikeouts. Pete Hill homered again. He hit 2 homers last night. He homered again today. Juan Gonzalez hit his universe-leading 11th for the Rangers. And in Kansas City tonight, it was the Astros 9 and the Royals 6. Lance Berkman hit a 3-run homer in the 12th inning in this game. Jeff Bagwell homered his 9th. Joe Niekro, the winner, he's 1-1. Dan Quisenberry takes his 3rd loss of the year for the Royals. And out west tonight on TBS, Saturday night main event, it was the Padres 12 and the Giants 7. Trent Grisham, 4 hits tonight, 2 RBIs, 2 runs scored. Adrian Gonzalez had 3 hits, including 2 doubles and 2 runs scored. Dave Winfield hit his 7th homer for the Padres. The A's beat the Mariners tonight 3-2. Matt Chapman with a 2-run single in the 8th, giving the A's the lead. Richie Sexson had 4 hits tonight for the Mariners. He scored a run, and he drove in a run as well. Bob Welch, the winner, he's 4-2. Dennis Eckersley, his 6th save for the A's. In 10 innings tonight, it was the Angels 5 and the Diamondbacks 4. Troy Gloss had a sac fly in the 10th that gave the Angels the lead. Mark Reynolds had a double and 2 runs scored. Nick Ahmed hit his 5th homer of the year for the Diamondbacks. And in the late Xbox game, which I just finished, actually, the Rockies were winners tonight 2-1 over the Dodgers. Corey Seager hit his 4th homer for the Dodgers. Mike Hampton went 8 1/3, gave up 5 hits, struck out 5. Elias Diaz for the Rockies hit 3 hits and an RBI as the Rockies beat the Dodgers. So that's it for the scoreboard. Question of the night is, why are you awake? I'm not judging you. I'm asking, why are you awake? It's 12:11 on a Saturday. Not terribly late, but are you a night owl? Were you able to just not sleep? Were you looking forward to the show? I see that I have 1 viewer right now. So I'm interested to see why, in fact, you are awake. I want to talk about custom baseball cards, a group on Facebook that I enjoy a ton. Our very own Lynn Phelps is the admin, and two of our other members are big-time contributors to that group, Michael and Jim Hidden. I would like to get any combination of those three men onto my talk show this December. So if you guys are watching this, I would love to have any of you guys on, all of you if possible. These guys make custom baseball cards, but they do a lot more. Football cards, hockey, basketball, pop culture. I saw some, what did I see earlier today that I enjoyed? Oh, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame cards. There's just everything. Star Wars, WWE. These guys were the inspiration for me making my own custom baseball cards last May. And I've made now 2,400 cards in the last 12 months, thanks in large part to these three gentlemen, Lynn Phelps, Michael Hidden, and Jim Hidden. So check out custom baseball cards. You don't have to contribute. You can just enjoy what they're creating. And there's many, many other creators on there. I think the group has, and I'm guessing here, about 2,000 members, if I'm guessing. But go check out custom baseball cards on Facebook. We do have one comment here. Greg Fokker is awake. Greg is awake. He's watching. I don't know if he's still watching because now I have 0 viewers. But Greg, thanks for watching tonight. Tomorrow, my Xbox game is going to be Cubs Reds. Again, I'm not going to stream it live until I can figure out what I'm doing. But I'm going to play that game probably in the morning and give you guys the result of that. Our Sunday night game tomorrow is the Pirates and Brewers on ESPN. The Brewers taking the first 2 games in the series, so let's see if they can get a sweep. Monday is going to be a big day because after 3 weeks of division games, we're going back to non-division for about 2 weeks. We've got the North at the East, and then I believe we have the South at the West. So we're going to have 8 games kicking off Monday. My Board Ninjas woodworking game will be Monday night, White Sox at Mets. That's going to be Lucas Giolito versus Tom Seaver. So I'm very much looking forward to that. We got some interesting matchups coming up. Just a lot of fun things happening. That's all I have for you tonight. Greg, thanks for watching. Anyone else that's watching this now or later, thank you for watching. Again, apologies about the hair. Usually what happens is when I'm a caregiver, as you guys know, when my patient goes to bed, I usually nap after she goes to bed, and then I wake up about 10 o'clock and kind of start my day, my personal day, if you will. So I'll be up for a little bit after I upload this to YouTube and the standings and scoreboard to Facebook. I'm going to watch a movie and enjoy a Dr. Pepper Cherry 0 sugar can of cola. Dr. Pepper Cherry 0 sugar is not a sponsor, but if they want to be, my Venmo is at Utopian Joey. All right, guys, have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow.